Hey Alex, this is for you, man. I know I told you I was going to make a video on some bulletproof resets, and it took me a while, so here it is. First thing we're going to do is work on hip rocks. So what I'm going to show you today is based off of what Tim and Jeff made, but it's also some variations I made of my own. And it's all about play, just kind of finding what you want to do, and finding where you need help and attention, and then just focusing on that. So, standard hip rock, we're going to start dorsiflexed ankles. Head's going to be as high as you can. Okay? I want to make sure that my back isn't too arched and it's not too tucked. So usually I'll go stick my butt out, stick my butt in, stick my butt out, and then stick my butt in. Because when I have to stick my butt in, it turns my abs on. So that's why I like that order. So from there, head's going to be as high as I can. And I'm going to sit back until I start to feel like tuck, or until I start to feel tight. I've been doing this a lot, so I have a decent range of motion right through there. Nod my head all the way up and all the way down. I want to make sure that my mouth is closed, and so I actually touch my chin with my mouth, or touch my chin, touch my chest with my chin, all the way down, all the way up. Now, another thing I've been working on for my shoulder rehab is going into a Y on one side, pushing the ground on the other hand, looking up. Finding tension right there, and just flossing. Kind of doing like a nerve glide with the head. All the way through. You can do that as well with T's or with W's, just sitting back, making sure your hip position doesn't change. Do there. Another thing that we like to do in this angle, there are what we call foot locks. Okay, so you can also work on your position of your feet. If you have tight ankles, whether it be dorsiflex or plantar flexion, inversion, eversion, you can lock the foot as such. Again, same principles apply. Head up as high as you can. Don't arch the back. Sit back. Right there for me. Nodding. And I also like to do diaphragmatic breaths. So on my flying seal, I'll put my hands right here and I'll say, push my fingers out when you breathe in. And let my fingers go back in when you breathe out. So here, I'll back out. So it's just a mix of head nods and diaphragmatic breaths. So another version, I really like this, I haven't seen this before, I went to the seminar, was single leg rocks. So, same thing. We're going to start dorsiflex. I'm going to have one leg up. You don't have to keep your leg up. You can keep it here for balance. That's kind of more of an advanced progression. The key point of this, I don't want to kick out of my hip as I rock back, and I don't want this hip to drop. Okay, the body's going to find a lot of different ways to compensate. This heel might go out, or might go in, might go out too much. So basically, you want to, whatever alignment you start in is where you want to finish. So right through here, okay, head's going to be all the way up. I'm going to reach back with my heel as I rock back. Notice deep hip flexion, bottom of the pistol. So it's a really good reset for any kind of squatting patterns, particularly single leg squat patterns. Now I want to make sure that here I'm not dropping in or I'm not flaring out. Right? Try to keep my pelvis nice and neutral. I tell people after you have a glass of water in your back, you don't want to spill it. Head nods. Okay. Next one we're going to do is prone position with head nods. So I'm going to lie prone. And this is a pretty challenging position for a lot of people trying to get their chest up and really extend the thoracic spine. During any of this, I don't want to tense up, so I don't want to squeeze my butt and try and maintain this perfect alignment and generate all this tension. I think the seminar they said it's not a hard style plank, anything like that. So I'm going to be nice and relaxed. I'm going to have my chest up as high as I can, without putting too much arch in my lower back. I'm just going to head down. Notice that my chest doesn't go down. I don't do this. Sacrifice position. I just move all the way through the circle of the spine. and such. Now what I like to do, I think for you, you're telling me you have some issues around your traps. Look up this way, find that position, and then diaphragmatically breathe while in that position. And for me, what this does, it almost kind of does a release right here under the clavicle, which is really hard to get. I'll do the other side. Same thing. Next one is the frog roll. You're going to start here on your elbows. Okay? You're going to roll up to your butt. Now the key point here is when you roll, as with the FMS rolls, it's always going to be leading with your head. I don't want to push off from here. Okay? My weight should just transfer because it's trying to follow my head. So here, look up. Finish in this position. Nice open chest. You can either go back the same way you came, leading with the head. I want that flop, or go the other way. Okay. Last one, so we're going to do a lateral crawl, and since you're a bodyweight guy, put some different variations there as well. So basic lateral crawl, nice and upright, we're here, squeeze your butt, position right, we're going to cross over. As we cross over, we're going to reach, okay? Head up. So another variation I can do is lateral crawl to water push-up. Okay, I'm going to do this with my right, I'm going to do it on my left with my shoulder, but I just want to show you what can be done. So here, right? Yes. Cross over. Oop. Here. Cross over. Just some ideas to play around with. It helps.